The 2021 British and Irish Lions tour to South Africa is becoming one of the most memorable tours in history, for various reasons I cannot mention on YouTube. But with the first test rapidly approaching, what are some of the most unforgettable moments in history of the Lions tour? Since I don't have time to go back watch 100 years of rugby, so I'm just gonna make a cutoff arbitrarily at which point rugby turned professional in 1995. So, here goes the list. And if you don't agree with my decision or my list, dislike this video and file your complaints down below. Number 10. Hello Lions players, welcome to South Africa. One of the most beautiful places to visit all year round, with lots of activities for everyone, whether you choose to walk on the beautiful beaches, visiting the parks, having a nice few rounds of golf with a local hipster, or having your eyes removed by the same local hipster in the second test of the 2009 Lions Test Series. Okay, let's all be honest here. Let's all be serious here. This is truly one of the most terrifying moments in the history of rugby, okay? And I'm not talking about the eye gouge, obviously. I'm talking about the obvious incompetence of the referee who only issued a yellow card. Hello? Are you watching this game, referee? Number 9. Curly Beale. One of the greatest Wallabies of all time. Great haircut, great footballer, beautiful smile. Who can forget he was also one of the greatest kickers in the history of the Wallabies, by landing this amazing penalty kick to win the Test Series for Australia in 2013.
Yes! Woo! Looks like I got the wrong footage here. Hang on. Let me just get the right one here. Okay, here we go. One of the greatest kicks in the history of the Lions tour to win the game for the Wallabies. Oh. Number 8. I really don't want to talk about this one, but I'll talk about it for your entertainment. Jamie Roberts slamming the door shut against Australia in the third and the decider of the 2013 Lions tour. This was an absolute demolition by the Lions after two really close results for the first two tests. The Wallabies simply cannot match up with the Lions, and it was all over when Jamie Roberts scored this beautiful try. Number 7. Sonny Bill Williams. Sonny Bill Williams was once upon a time the greatest rugby league player in the world. Developed under the junior grades with the Bulldogs in Australia, he took the rugby league world by storm. With his famous one-handed offloads and brutal tackles, he went on to become the biggest superstar for the New Zealand All Blacks. Thanks Australia, but he's probably the most famous for getting red-carded in the second test of the 2017 Lions tour. Cue Squeegee Rugby joke here.
In a final and on in a game. Andy! Oh, what about that? Send him off! Send the drifting gate off! Get him off the field! That was diabolical! Get him off the field! That's just typical of what it is! Get him walking!
And number 6. Kyle Sinckler. Now, some people might call him Simping Sinckler, whilst other people say he's a man amongst the English, tough as ice on the outside, but soft as the cream on the inside.
It means so much to me.
His biggest career moment came at the second test match of the 2017 Lions tour, when he actually jumped in the air, I'm doing massive quotations here, in the air, to catch a pass from Conor Murray and got tackled in the air, mass air quotes again, by Charlie Faumuina to steal a penalty for the Lions to win the second test match. This win ended the All Blacks' 47 match winning streak at home. Number 5. Jeremy Guset. Now, a lot of you are too young to remember this, and a lot of you are too old to remember this. 28th of June, 1997, the second test of the Lions tour to South Africa. On this historical day in Durban, the Springboks failed to kick a single goal despite scoring 3 tries. Whilst the Lions failed to score a single try, but were able to kick 5 penalties. Whilst both teams were locked at 15 points apiece, Jeremy Guset eventually shattered the spirit of the world champions with a magnificent drop goal, breaking the stalemate 15 points to 18 and winning the historical series in South Africa over the newly crowned world champions. Number 4. Dan Carter. The man the Kiwis calls the greatest of all time. Currently the holder of the highest points scored in international rugby at 1,598 points with his sublime goal kicking and incredible plays. Carter is the mold for a perfect fly half and a spectacular underwear model. Within Carter's illustrious career, his greatest achievement is still considered the greatest individual performance by an All Black ever and cure for depression in New Zealand is his Superman performance in the second test of the 2005 Lions tour, where Carter scored 33 points to beat the British and Irish Lions and close out the series for New Zealand in just 2 tests. Number 3. According to the fake news, in 2001, Australia has never won a test series against the Lions.
Their first series win against the Lions.
So, I did some research. What about this one? Hello? 1930, 0-1. Australia won this one, didn't we? Hello? Fake news managed to erase this from history and claim that Johnny Scumbag and his mates were the undefeated heroes going into this test series. And sure enough, the villains looked like they were gonna take the series after a clinical performance in the first game, beating Australia convincingly in Brisbane, and a pretty stellar performance in the first half of the second game, leading Australia 11 points to 6. And it was looking pretty bad. But the blokiest mate down under, someone reportedly don't even like training, Joe, your bloody legend Roth, intercepts a pass from Johnny Scumbag and single-handedly turned the series around for Australia. He then proceeded to score another try and put the nail in the coffin and seal the deal for Australia. And his achievement in this match single-handedly turned the test series around for Australia, allowing Australia to win the third match and win the test series, and once and for all, for the second time ever, beating the British and Irish Lions. Number 2, 2009, second test, South Africa. One of the most infamous moments in the history of the Lions tour. The biggest WTF moment of the century. The Lions needed to win or draw the game to keep the series alive. With only 30 seconds left on the clock, Ronan O'Gara, with heavy bandages on his head, looking like a cartoon character in hospital. I'll just let the coaches do the talking from here.
Sam, kick it out! Kick it out! kick it out. 30 seconds left.
This penalty allowed Monet Stein to kick a 53-meter penalty to win the series for the Springboks. Number 1. I think everyone surely knows what the number 1 spot is right now. If you think you know, like this video and feel free to subscribe for more rugby reviews, previews and news. Now, numero uno. Jedi Master Sam Warburton using the Jedi mind trick on the referee Human Poet to change a offside penalty to a scrum, saving the Lions from losing the 3rd Test series against New Zealand in 2017.
We have a deal.
Watch
we have a deal about the offside from 16. 16? Yeah, 16 red, okay?
Here.
He didn't play deliberately the ball, okay? It was an accidental offside.
No.
It was an accidental offside. We go for scrum for black.
Remain.
Okay?
Did you see that? Can you believe the decision has
The ball
been
touched
changed?
him. It wasn't for play, okay? We play for scrum.
And it took the referee 4 years to wake up from the mind trick and issue an apology. This astonishing event will go down in history as the most memorable moment in the history of the Lions series.